Hello, I hope you're well. Welcome back to my channel, which I feel like I need to say to myself. It has been a minute and I apologize for appearing for a very short amount of time and then disappearing again. But I figured I'd pop on here again and just explain where I've been, what's been going on, because I know I've received some messages from people worried and I don't want to freak anyone out. But it's been a wild ride. So in my other Where Have I Been video, I spoke about just it's taking a lot of time to adjust to my new living situation. It was just over a year ago that I closed on my house, Florence, and became a first-time homeowner and had to start making a shift to living on my own after living with my family for most of my life while I was saving to buy my house. So it's been a really big adjustment period with highs and lows. I spoke about some of the expensive repairs, but there's just a lot of stress paying all those bills, especially with, the economic situation being what it is. Like groceries are significantly more expensive than when I moved in a year ago. And just trying to find a routine that works for me in addition to what I was typically doing, and now having all this other stuff. Like I spent a good month every weekend in my garden because I have to do the yard work and I needed to plant flowers and plant grass seed and just like things that you don't think about until you actually have to do them. And so it's been a lot. It's been an adjustment and it's a stressful adjustment. It's not easy. So that has kind of taken priority. It's figuring out what I need to do to make myself happy. All of this to say that reading has very much taken a back burner to me, or for me. I have been experiencing a reading slump basically since I moved into this house. I think it was just all the stress and anxiety that come with me being a first-time homeowner really made it difficult to enjoy a lot of my hobbies and passions. I mean, I really haven't baked since I moved in. I've baked a few things for holidays at my parents' house, but like I'm a huge baker and I haven't actually baked anything for myself in the house. It's just my mental bandwidth, my emotional bandwidth just hasn't been there. And I think with this reading slump too, I so desperately wanted to create content for this channel at the rate that I was, which I had originally started out with 1 video a week, I think the first year, and then I was 2 videos a week. To do that, I need to read quite a bit, and putting that pressure on myself to read so that I could create content was just making reading more of a chore than it was making it something I enjoy. And I really want to do that again. I want to enjoy reading. I don't know if it's reading in the morning right as I wake up like I did when I lived with my parents, or if it's now going to be in the evenings before I go to bed or what have you, but I want to read. And honestly, I read a contemporary romance this past week, and that was the first book I'd read and finished in actual months. And so I realized I kind of needed to take a step back so that the pressure of creating for YouTube didn't further delay my return to reading, if that makes any sense. And I also feel as though my priorities in general have just shifted, my interests have just shifted, and being a homeowner in Florence, the house, has become my entire personality. I'm not watching as much booktube right now because I'm not reading as much and it makes me feel guilty and serious FOMO, but I am watching a lot of lifestyle content and house tours and designing things and grocery hauls and recipes and just all sorts of other content right now is really what I'm focusing on, I guess, in my own personal life. So I know this is very rambly. I am very, very much out of practice. This is not a script. I was like, I need a break from work, so let me sit down and chat with you all. But I did want to tell you kind of all of that and explain where I've been. I'm hoping to come back and start filming with this channel and reading and doing all of that again because I love it and I love this community that I've built here. We're just under 1,000. I would love to see this channel hit 1,000 subscribers and continue to grow. But I do think for me right now, I kind of need to focus on getting myself into a position where I'm enjoying reading, where I'm excited to read and excited to talk about books again. Before I can do that, I can't have it be that the only reason I'm picking up a book is so that I can do a wrap up at the end of the month and a TBR at the beginning. I need to want to do that. And that's where I was when I started this channel. I really, really, really wanted to do all of those things. And I know it'll come back because, like I said, I love this channel. I love you guys. I miss you guys. It's just right now, my headspace isn't where it needs to be, unfortunately. That being said, I really miss having this creative outlet. I love coming up with ideas for videos. I love recording them. I love editing them. I love putting them up and responding to the comments. I just don't have the books and the reading to do that for this channel. So because I've missed all of that, the last few months I've actually been working on creating another YouTube channel. One that kind of aligns more with the content that I'm consuming and what I'm passionate about right now in this given moment, which is my house and living on my own. So I've created this lifestyle and home channel called Florence and Me. I know it's not going to be everyone's cup of tea. It's not a bookish channel. So you're not gonna really see that content over there. But if you're interested in seeing what I'm getting up to and hearing from me on a regular basis, I definitely would recommend subscribing. I'll put the information in the description box for you. But Florence and Me is a lifestyle, home, vlogging channel primarily with some sit-down videos planned. It's really about me being a first-time homeowner, the ups and downs of that, and also being in my 30s and living on my own and trying to adult. Trying being very much the operative word. I've been working really hard on this channel, really trying to hone my editing skills and be a little bit more creative and really get into vlogging because that is, for me at this point in my life, a little bit easier than sit down videos, which really need to be planned and scripted. Like, this is just, let me take you along for the journey. And I'm having a lot of fun over there. The plan is to upload a video once a week. And it's going to have a lot of just lifestyle content. So me doing things around the house. I think my first vlog is me tackling the garden. And then, you know, dealing with cooking for one and shopping for one and budgeting and buying Facebook Marketplace furniture and just all those types of things. That's what's gonna be over there, with some books and TV stuff kind of thrown in, because that is still part of my life, or I'm hoping that it will be part of my life. So yes, very excited about that. If that channel is not your bag, which I understand, the nearly 1,000 of you subscribe to me for books, so I understand. That's totally fine. But I also have a Substack newsletter that kind of is a complement, or a supplement maybe is the better word, a supplement for that channel, which will be going out monthly at this point and just be filled with information that maybe doesn't make it into the vlogs. And I've also put that link in the description box for you. So yeah, that is what I'm up to. This channel is near and dear to my heart, and I want to return to it. I want to be creating bookish content, but I need to find my love for reading again, and I just don't know when that's going to be. Hopefully soon. Hopefully very soon. But in the meantime, there is Florence and Me, the YouTube channel, and I welcome you all over there. But I did just want to check in and explain what's going on because I hate being that person that ghosts on all of her friends. And Charlotte, I totally ghosted on you in the middle of her storyathon, and I apologize. That's it, guys. I think I'm gonna leave it here. This is very impromptu sit down because I just needed to get it off my chest. Ooh, my hair. But yeah, that's it. Hopefully I'll be back soon. Don't give up on me just yet, but thank you so much for watching, and I'll check in soon.